Hey, what's up everybody, this is Charles and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And in today's episode, the topic is Charles Barkley calls out Ben Simmons for not taking basketball seriously. So that's the topic I want to get into in today's video. But before we get into that, I want you guys to please make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we drop our content. One of the things that I love about Charles Barkley is this. I love the fact that Charles Barkley has always been willing to say the truth and speak his mind. I love that about him. I really do. I love the fact that he has the courage of his convictions to go out there and say what he really think. He was at one of the Philadelphia radio shows and they asked him about the situation with Ben Simmons, right? And what I loved about his response is that he didn't hold back. So for those of you guys who missed some of the comments that he had to make about Ben Simmons, I want you guys to take a listen to his thoughts, and we're going to play it in its entirety so you really get the full scope of what he was saying. So before we go too far, take a listen to that,
Charles, because you witnessed the same thing we did.
That's no backdrop for this. This is total BS.
Well, let's start from the beginning, because your heart was taken away from you when the Sixers fell to the Atlanta Hawks.
Yes.
And if we examine that series, there was a main reason for them falling to the Sixers to the Hawks, and it was number 25 did not come to play. In fact, did not take a shot in the fourth quarter of 4 straight playoff games,
which is impossible.
That's
impossible. But see, that's what bothers me. So y'all give him $200 million. I think he got 160-70 left on the deal. He makes $40 million a year. And he gets mad when people criticize him for not only will he not shoot, he's afraid of the ball. And he's mad and wants to leave. This is what you guys have created in today's players. You know, you players and these fans, you don't hold these guys accountable. Wait, so let me get this straight. We liked you enough to give you $200 million. The only thing we asked you is to be a good basketball player. And you're a good basketball player. But we want you to be we're not even asking, we just say shoot the ball. And he's mad and wants to leave town. Come on, Mike, this is total BS. And if I'm the Sixers, we had our annual Sixers dinner the other night, and I said this to those guys, and we talk about guys who coached and played in the NBA. We do it once a year. Anybody who played for the Sixers, we get together once a year for dinner. It's one of the greatest nights of my life. And I said, we had a couple of GMs there. I said, hey, I will call Ben Simmons. I said, hey, if you want to be traded, that's fine. We're not giving you away. We're not giving you away. We're not going to trade you to where you want to be traded. If somebody wants to give us the deal we want, we're not taking 25 cents on the dollar. I've heard all these fools talk about who got leverage. No, we got leverage because we have to pay you. And if we don't get the deal we want, you're going to be playing right here in Philadelphia. That's what I would do if I was the Sixers general manager, Elton Brand. I'd say, hey, you don't run the 76ers. We gave you $200 million. The only thing we asked you to do is shoot the damn basketball. And now you're mad because we telling you got to shoot the basketball. Now you want to go somewhere else. I'm not having that. Now, if you want to be traded, I got no problem. But I'm going to take the best deal. But it's going to be the best deal. If it's in Sacramento, it's fine. They don't even have a team in Seattle. If it's in Seattle, I'm not going to let your guys bully me and say, I got to be traded to this team here. I'm not going to have that. And if you show up and don't play, I'm going to suspend you. And you ain't going to get paid.
Now, in that soundbite, I got to say I love every bit of what Charles Barkley says. You know why? Because he was unfiltered. He basically was saying exactly what I think. We put up a poll on our channel, was it yesterday? And it wasn't a poll, excuse me, it was a post. And it was just me kind of, putting my thoughts out there, and people were able to come in and chime in or whatever it is. And pretty much Charles Barkley is saying he's saying what I said. And I like what he said because it's the truth. It's the truth. The fact of the matter is this. Ben Simmons didn't show up because he doesn't really care. I don't think Ben Simmons really cares. I think what he's concerned with is making his $30-40 million a year. He has a super contract, and I think that's the only thing that he really cares about. Because the moment he went out there, I'm talking about out there to play basketball, and he let his teammates down. Let's just face it, Ben Simmons let his teammates down. When you score 5 points and only attempt 4 shots from the field in an elimination game, you let your teammates down. If I look at Ben Simmons' career, if I look at his season last year, Ben Simmons, for the regular season, he shot, 55%. He shot 30% from the three. He attempted 0.1. He attempted 0.2, made 0.1. I don't even know what that is. Like, what is 0.1 makes in a game, right? Virtually none, right? He shot 61% from the free throw line, right? And then, of course, you got your 7.2 rebounds, 6.6. But this guy is a complete, utter liability on the floor, on the offensive side of the floor. He goes out there, he scores 5 points. They asked the coach, they said, what do you think about Ben Simmons? He said what he thought, right? Some people are talking about, oh, he put it out there, but so what? So what? Like, the embarrassment of going out there and scoring 5, that wasn't enough. It was what the coaches said and what these other guys said. That's what, sent him off the hill. So when he went out there, let his teammates down, what did he do? Instead of owning up to the fact that he played like garbage, people don't like the word that I say, he played like garbage. A lot of these people that are talking about he played like garbage is the same people that will be, no, don't say that. He didn't play like garbage. Will be the same people that will be talking about Paul George, pandemic P. He wet the bed, pandemic. That's why I don't deal with some of these people, man. They pick and choose. If when it was Paul George, pandemic P, and all of this stuff, right? And this is an actual all-star, like a damn good player. But they want to call him trash. But with the dude that's out there actually playing like trash and don't really give a damn about the game, nobody wants to call him for what it is. He played like garbage. That's what he did. He played like 5 points. You play like garbage. I'm sorry. That's exactly what he did. And what did he do? Now he's running around pointing fingers at everybody and playing the victim. He's pulling out the victim card, right? And you have people out there, some people like Jay Williams, making excuses. Oh, what they did, they threw him under the bus. No, his garbage play in the playoffs is what threw his team under the bus. How about we talk about that? Stop making it everybody else's problem and own up to the fact that you are the primary reason you are in that situation. Period. End of story. The Sixers lost. Why isn't anybody, and why aren't people as critical on Joel Embiid as they are about Ben Simmons? Because Joel Embiid didn't play like garbage. You did. That's why. Yes, we lost as a team. Yeah, we lost as a team, but some people have a little bit more culpability than others. I'm sorry. Nobody's going to tell me, oh, we lost as a team and therefore we all bear the same amount of blame. No, we don't. No, we don't. Not in this particular instance. So I'm just glad that, Charles Barkley called him out, and now he's talking about he doesn't want to show up to training camp. This shows you what Ben Simmons is all about. Just the behavior of an adult. And some people say, oh, no. But he's young. Yeah, but so is everybody else in the NBA. So is everybody else. What are we talking about? Are we talking about like 15-year-olds playing in the NBA? No. You're talking about players between the ages of 20 and 30. That's the average. Everybody's young, or at least half of the NBA is young. So why aren't you making those same excuses for those other guys? Like, I just don't understand. Trae Young is young, but he went out there and balled. And now we want to talk about, oh, it's his age, oh, it's youth. The guys that are running around babying people. That's all they do. They just want to baby him. And that's what I like about Charles Barkley's comments, because he wasn't babying anybody. He was telling you the truth. Sometimes the truth is what you need. That's why I always said, you want to know who your true friends are? Find out the people that are willing to tell you the truth. The people that are just willing to blow, hot air up your, you know what? Those aren't your friends. The people that are willing to tell you the truth, those are your real friends. And I'm very happy that Charles Barkley went out there and said that, because it's the truth. It's the truth. Ben Simmons doesn't take basketball seriously. He doesn't. Just go look at his career. He does not take basketball seriously. This guy is not concerned with improving. If you want to understand people that are serious about getting better in basketball, look at Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram has been in the NBA for 5 years. Ben Simmons has been in the NBA for about 4 or 5 years. Look at the progression of Brandon Ingram and look at Ben Simmons. And you tell me, who looks like they're taking the sport seriously? Seriously. And people are talking about, oh, this team wants him, that team wants. Here's my thoughts on this thing. I don't see how you help any team in the NBA if you're going to be on the court as a ball handler and you can't shoot. I just don't see it. I don't see it. There's a fundamental aspect about basketball, and that aspect is called shooting. You have three major aspects. You have defending, you have assisting the ball, and you have shooting. If you cannot shoot, when you're on the floor, you are a major liability. I'm sorry, there's no two ways about it. And last time I checked, he's not Shaq. He's not Joel Embiid. He's not going to dominate you in the post. You got to be able to shoot the ball at 6'11". And people want to nitpick Giannis. That's why sometimes I don't understand Skip Bayless, although I like Skip Bayless. I don't understand. You sit here nitpicking Giannis Antetokounmpo. You see all of the holes in this game, but you see all the upside in Ben Simmons, who has shown no ability to improve. And I'm like, anyway, these are my thoughts, and that's what those are the things that Charles Barkley had to say. So what I want to know from you guys is, What do you think about Charles Barkley's comments? Is he telling the truth? And what do you think about some of the things that I said? And what do you think about the way Ben Simmons is handling this thing? And help me understand, what team is he going to be able to help if he can't shoot? Name the team in the NBA that needs a player they can't shoot. Like, what team needs that? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Once again, this is Charles, Charles from Dreamerspro. Wish you guys an amazing day and catch you guys on the next episode.